You already don't know what it is. Put a 1 in the chat. You pretty much can hear me loud and clear. So, women are not dating to marry anymore. So what's the end game? If women are not dating to marry, then the end game is basically recreational use. I mean, what else is there? I mean, if you think about it, ladies, if you're out here working, going to your 9 to 5, doing your thing, and for you, dating is this thing where you just link up with a guy, go out for some dinner date, movie, the typical nonsense everybody does, which is boring. But then it don't go no further. It just goes to the telly. So basically dating in today's day is linking up so we could go to the telly. That's pretty much it. It's not about getting to know someone so we can build a family. It's not about that. It's about hooking up so we could go to the telly so we can just have fun. So that's what dating has become. So what's the end game? What is the goal? From a woman's point of view, what is your goal moving forward in the dating world? Some of you ladies, you're like, well, I'm practicing celibacy. I'm this, I'm that, but you got toys. You shop on Amazon Prime. You get those discreet packages delivered to your crib. Right? So if you practicing celibacy, then why you got these objects being delivered to you from Amazon? Why you on AliExpress and Alibaba buying all of these items if you are, saving yourself for marriage? Trying to figure it out, I'm just asking questions. I'm trying to figure this out because, the dating game is twisted right now. You got dudes out here that are just dating women smash. Nobody's interested in taking care of a woman, providing, because it's like, what's the sense of providing when women are saying, well, I don't need a man. I can do bad by myself. So the man is like, well, I'm just going to hit it, and be out. Do what I got to do. I'm cooking, by the way, just in case you hear any sounds. I'm cooking some chicken, So what's the end goal, ladies? It's like, y'all out here doing y'all thing, got your job, got your house, But you don't got no man. You don't got no husband, It got to be a lonely road. I mean, what exactly are you doing? Because remember, you're the gatekeeper. A man cannot put heavy meat inside of a woman unless that woman yields to that man. No matter how much a man like a woman, he could never just go and put heavy meat on her back without her agreeing to it. So you're the gatekeeper. No man gets inside unless you say it's cool. So now we got to ask questions. If you're not dating to marry, right, but you're dating then you shouldn't be having sex at all. So pretty much the majority of women that are viewing me right now, being that you're just dating, you all should be either virgins or haven't had sexual relations in years. So if the truth be told, if you are having sexual relations, if you are sexually active and you're not getting married, then basically what you just told me and everybody else is that you're for recreational use. Because remember, you're the gatekeeper. So if you open yourself up to a man, you're not trying to be his wife. You don't want to settle down, but you still want to get it in. Then your purpose is recreational use. Meaning a man never took advantage of you. You yielded yourself to a lifestyle of allowing men to come in and do what they got to do. Come on now. It's no different than if a man go out here and he raw dogging all of these women, getting them pregnant, then he get put on child support. Now he crying on YouTube talking about how women ain't ish. Nah, bro. You were out here raw dogging all of these women. Now you on child support. Stop crying. Pay up. You wanted to lay pipe, right? You've been watching my videos, hearing me talk about laying pipe. You decide, okay, I'm going to go out there. I'm going to be Ringo. I'm going to lay pipe. Now you on child support. Well, you a dummy. I'm smarter than you. See what I mean? So on both sides, you got issues. Women are no longer dating to marry anymore. And if you're a woman and you say, well, I'm dating to marry, Ringo, that's a lie. Because if you were, you would be married already. You would be married already. It don't take you that long to figure this out. How long do it take you ladies to go into the mall to buy a dress? If you want a dress, it don't take you 20 years to buy a dress. It don't take you 20 years to buy a car. If you see something that you like, you buy it. So how could you as a woman tell me you dating to marry, and yet it seems like every guy you date is a Pookie and a Ray Ray or some bum who ain't going nowhere, and you keep using that as an excuse to say men ain't ish? Maybe it's you. Maybe you got a problem, because it just can't be that all of these guys ain't ish. It could be that you have high expectations off the wrong information and you're looking for a unicorn that don't exist. Are you up to par on the level you're expecting all of these guys to be on? Are you the one that's going to be providing? Because the last time I checked, as a woman, you're supposed to be a helpmate to a man, not the other way around. You're supposed to join with a man to be his helpmate. You're not supposed to be looking for a helpmate. No, that's out of pocket. See, if I'm the leader, if I'm the one who's the protector and the provider, I'm not looking for a woman to lead me. I'm the one leading the woman. How can a woman expect a man to protect and provide, and she's not going to humble herself and be a cooperative woman? See, if you're the kind of woman who just want to do your own thing, you don't want to be under no man telling you this, telling you that, then cool. But just understand your position in life is recreational use. That's it. Because if you don't want the leadership of a man, the guidance of a man, the protection of a man, don't cry when you out at night and you get robbed and slapped up, and then you come on social media talking about, oh, black men ain't protecting black women. Come on now, save me the tears. You have more than enough opportunities to settle down with a right man. You don't want that. So why should a man risk his life for you when you don't even respect men? Most of you watching me don't even respect me. What do you expect me to do? Lay my life down for you because you're being attacked? No. If you're not my woman, I'm not protecting you. You bugging. If you're not my woman, I'm not protecting you. That's my word, fam. Why am I going to risk my life to save a woman who don't even respect me? She don't cook for me. She don't even care about me. But I'm going to lay my life? No, that don't make no sense. You're going to lay your life down for me? And you don't even know me? How many of you ladies going to lay your life down if I'm being attacked? Crickets, just like I thought. But you're expecting men to just be Superman just because they're a man. No. How about you be a woman and submit to a man that's going to do right? I'm hearing all of these sob stories all over social media about women getting deleted by their boyfriends. Let's talk about it. Women all over social media, it's being reported that a lot of ladies are getting deleted by their boyfriends, and everybody's blaming men. The black man is this, the black man is that, No. Let's stop all of that. Let's talk about your choices in men. Let's talk about the fact that you choose the worst possible males to mate with. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the fact that you ladies will literally give the best years of your life to the worst possible men. Men that are in and out of prison, men that sell drugs, men that rob, steal, and kill, men that are in the trap house all day, men that sag they pants, men that didn't even get an education, men that are losers, bums, living with their mama in the basement, men that don't got nothing going on. This man don't got no job. He ain't trying to better himself. He is a loser. But the only reason why you got him around is because he laying pipe. That's the only reason why you got him around. Because he laying some pipe. That's it. And you wondering why you struggling right now. You wondering why them bills are piling up. Again, I'm cooking while I'm recording, but you can still hear me as I stir this chicken. You wondering why you going through all of these problems. You wondering why you just can't seem to settle down. Put the stove low so it can simmer. Add in the rice. Do that real fast. There you go. All right. Let that do its job. This is crazy. Women are getting deleted by their boyfriends, and black men are being blamed for it. How are black men being blamed for this savage behavior when women are choosing these men? And nobody's talking about it. Nobody's talking about the fact that women choose violent men. They don't choose a godly man. They don't choose a church-going man. They don't choose a nerd. They don't choose an educated man. They don't choose a musician. They choose a thug. Y'all be choosing the worst possible scum. And then when you're being abused, all of a sudden now, you cry wolf. Oh, these black men ain't ish. These black men are violent. See, the black woman, she just don't get no protection. What are you talking about? Where your daddy at? See, it all starts at home. If you ladies had a daddy that was in your life, a good man, a provider, a man that was there for your mama, right? If you had a man like that in the house being an example, I promise you, you would have no problems when it comes to finding a quality man. Why? Because your dad is a quality man. Your dad is an example of a boss. Your dad is a responsible man. So if you had a responsible father in your life, you would have the blueprint of what a man looked like. But because daddy wasn't home, because mama was out there in them streets, just like you are, now you're unable to find a quality man and you out here struggling. Your mama know why you can't find a good man. Your mama know why you are going through this. You know why? Because she went through it. And she's sitting back watching you struggle and go through this nightmare. And she's not telling you nothing. She know the secrets. She know what you need to do, but she ain't going to put you on game because she want to see you fall too. A lot of you ladies be thinking that your own mama really love and care about you when it comes to relationships. No, in most cases, she's jealous of you if you ever find love. The day you find love and find a quality man and have a happy home, your own mama will be jealous of you. She'll be the first one to try to talk you out of your relationship. She'll be the first one to tell you all the negative things about this one man. Why? Because she's bitter because she don't got no man. And she haven't had no man in 30 years. I'm telling you the truth. Some of you ladies know exactly what I'm talking about. As soon as you got that brother, all of a sudden you brung him around your mama and she just got upset. Started to pick at every little thing he do. Oh, he don't got this. Oh, you need to leave him. Oh, he don't got that. You need to find a better man. I mean, my goodness. Get a brother a break. At least he's a decent brother. He's not in prison. He's not out here robbing. He got a job at Home Depot. Oh, that's not enough? Because he work at Home Depot? So hold up. Because the brother work at Home Depot is not enough for you as a sister? So hold up. He have to be a millionaire in order for him to deal with you? See, this is some sick mentality. I don't know where this come from, where every woman in today's day, when they think about dating or being with a man, all of y'all have the same mindset of he got to make 6 figures. He got to be 6 feet tall. He got to be this. And none of you got a man right now. None of you married and would ever be married with that mindset. It makes no sense. That's a superficial mindset, fam. Imagine if men were walking out here saying, I won't date a woman unless she's making 6 figures. Hey, yo, bro. Yo, who that sister right there? Man, I don't care. If she ain't making 6 figures, I ain't dealing with her. If that sister ain't 6 feet tall, I ain't dealing with her. She got to be making bread in order for me to deal with her. Look how stupid that sounds. A lot of you ladies would look at us brothers as idiots if we're walking around talking about, oh, I won't date that sister unless she makes 6 figures. You'll be looking at us like we stupid. But that's exactly how you look when you are asked questions. What do a man got to do to deal with you? Oh, he got to make 6 figures. He got to be 6 feet tall. He got to do this. He got to, man, sit down. You wondering why you struggling in the dating game? It's because you are literally insane. You're delusional, fam. You think you can just go into a gumball machine, put a quarter in, and the perfect man will come out the slot. No. How could a perfect man come out the slot when you ain't perfect? When you ain't on point? When you don't got yourself together? You want this man to come with all these options, all these things, when you ain't doing nothing and bringing nothing to this man that he could be proud of, but a pretty face that is most likely make-upped or filtered. And guys, don't trust none of these women on Instagram, fam. Everything on Instagram is fake. All those photos is fake. Everything on social media is fake. Anytime you see women posing online, bro, it's all fake. Nothing is real, bro. They never show their real face. These are facts. They never show who they are, bro. You got to meet a woman in person, fam. In person. Like back in the 90s, bro. Back in the 90s, you see a sister in the street, straight. That's how she was. Back in the day, sisters didn't even wear makeup. I don't even know where that mess come from. Real talk. Picture a bunch of dudes coming online with filtered faces, filtered facial structures, making their eyes look chinky, making their teeth and their mouth look different. Come on, fam. That stuff is crazy. That's witchcraft, man, at the end of the day. I'm tired of seeing it, bro. I'm tired of going to Instagram. You go down the timeline, all of the women look the same. Y'all all got the same face. I'm like, damn. Y'all don't realize this is sick? And some of y'all don't even know how to use the filter. It looks so bad. I'm like, my goodness, man. Could there be some natural revolution? Like, seriously. Because you can look one way on social media and then we end up linking up in person and then I just don't like you no more. Why? Because when I look at you, I'm like, damn, looking at your photos look good, but what in the world happened to you? You look mad slim and online, but in person, it's like you gained 50 pounds. What's going on? They be doing all sorts of stuff to alter their photos, alter their stomach, alter their legs. Man, it's sick, bro. Y'all got to get it together, man. Or else this time next year, y'all going to be on all those dating apps waiting for Mr. Right. How many of you ladies are on dating apps right now? You got your whole profile set up. Still ain't find no man. Seem like every man you link up with just want to smash. Why? Because that's what you put out. Every fisherman know in order to catch the fish, you got to put out the right bait. The problem with you ladies, y'all not putting out the right bait. It's like as soon as the hook come in, you bite. You don't even give a tug. You don't even fight back. It's like you just let it go. The first sign of a man fishing, he pull you in, throw you on that grill, and you're cooked. Now you crying in your room because you done gave your body to this man. You thought he was true, but he's not. Why? Because you ain't have the blueprint from your daddy to give you the guidance on what a real man is. A real man is not a man because he got a car. A real man is not a real man because, he got some money in the bank. A real man is a man that take care of his woman and respects himself. A real man ain't gonna tolerate no BS from no woman, fam. A real man is about building. When you see a man that's working and building and doing his thing, that's the man you're supposed to go get. And you're supposed to join with that man and be a helpmate, not a boss chick, a helpmate. Help that man, sustain that man so he can reach that goal. You can't come into a relationship as a woman. You got your career. He got his career. Fam, get out of here. That's not a relationship. Women join what their man did. You can't come into a relationship doing your thing and think, okay, we're going to be cool. No. No. It ain't going to work. You have a lot of marriages that are miserable. You have a lot of people that are married, but their marriage don't really exist. Listen to what I'm going to tell you. You got people out here that on paper, they married, right? But in their house, they don't really have a life. What do I mean? The woman is a doctor, a nurse, or whatever the case is. She's at work all day. The man is in some other career. He's at work all day. So they really never see each other. Not only do they never see each other, the children never see the parents. Because the parents spend so much time away from home, the children suffer now. That's the modern day marriage in today's day. That's the modern day marriage. People are married on paper, but in the real world, they're miserable. They're miserable folks, bro. This is real talk. Because people don't understand what marriage means. Marriage is not about, okay, let's just come together. I do my thing. You do your thing. We see how much money we can all make together. No. That man already has a purpose. And hopefully you're on your purpose as a man. Because if you're on your purpose, then now you require women to join what you're doing. But if you ain't doing nothing as a man, there's no need for a woman to come into your life to be a helpmate. A lot of you ladies are going to never be in a relationship with a man because you're career women. This is why I said you're going to be for recreational use only. Don't get mad at me. I'm just telling you the truth. If you're a woman at the sound of my voice and you're a career woman, right? You got this career, you making money, you doing your thing. Chances is you're never going to settle down with a brother. And the reason being is because you're a career woman. You got your own crib, your own house, your own car, you're making money, you're establishing your career. The last thing you're going to do is let that go to be somebody's wife so that you can depend on a man to provide for you. So in all essence, you're going to have to get used to being recreational use, meaning the only relationships you're going to be able to have in today's day, if you really pay attention in this class, this sermon that I'm preaching, if you really pay attention, the only relationship you're going to have to a man is simply just being that recreational use for him. That's about it. Meaning he come over, you come over his house, he come over your house, y'all kind of kick it, have some sort of companionship, whatever the case is, and you go back to your world, he go back to his world. That's as far as it goes. That's it. You can forget about picket fence, white picket fence, kids running around. That ain't happening. In today's day, that's the dating world right there. Most of you ladies know what I'm talking about. You don't even want to be a wife, but you'll make that dude come over to lay pipe. Oh yeah, you'll make him do that. Don't move too much. We won't know it's you. Because you know what it is. You know just what it is. Serious business, fam. But people think this is a game. They think I'm just making this stuff up. Nope. I'm not making this stuff up. This is serious business. You want a man that's going to provide, protect, but you don't want to be a helpmate. This is what women do. They don't want to serve the man. They want the man to serve them. And this is why we're having so much problems in today's day. Is because today's woman want to be in the position of the man. And because she never had the home training of what it means to be a wife, the guidance, and the Christian church failed women miserably, then what happens is she goes out here trying to establish herself, tries to establish education, career, home buying, car, all this stuff, credit. And what end up happening? She end up becoming more frustrated with herself, more frustrated with life. Because why? She realized something is missing. She realized that she did all these things. She put relationship on the back burner and she put career and opportunities on the front. Because in times of old, when the feminist movement started, they taught our women primarily. The white woman taught our women, you need to let the man go. You need to get an education because, hey, what are you going to do if he die? How are you going to provide for yourself? Well, I don't know how I'm going to provide for myself. Well, what are you going? You're going to have to do something. What I got to do? Well, I don't know the master. I really don't know. Well, you can go to school. We'll provide that for you. You go to school. You get an education. You get your own job. You don't need no man telling you what to do. So I don't have to listen to him. You don't have to listen to no man. You don't have to do none of that stuff. Well, I've been taught by my mama. My mama taught me to take care of the man. You know, it's a tradition. Well, you can forget about that. If you want to really survive, you're going to have to let all of that go. You got to let that mess go, get that education, do your own thing. So what did our women do? They went out there, they got jobs, they got education, they got career. And once they start getting that money, once they started tasting that freedom, then now the curses came in. So now it's difficult for a woman to settle with a man because she already done established herself. Think about this, ladies. How many of you ladies at the sound of my voice already have your own house that you paid for? Whether you bought a house, rent a house, whether you rent a car, bought a car, whatever the situation is, you establish your own self. You got a condo, whatever you got, you already have yourself established. Okay, think about that now. You got your own house, you got your own car, your credit is good, you're living good, your house is furnished. You know how them women, when they have their own house, the house look real nice and clean, right? Okay, you meet a brother, you dating him, everything is cool, right? Notice how difficult it is for you and that man to really settle down. He got his own apartment wherever he at, right? Okay, how are y'all gonna join together? Are you gonna leave your house to go live with him in his apartment? I don't think so. You're not gonna do it. There's no way in this world you're gonna leave your house to go live with some ninja when you built this house up and paid for this thing. You ain't doing that. And trust me, he's not going to leave his place to do that either. Now, if he's a Pookie and a Ray Ray, you might end up moving him in your house, because that's typically what women do. They always moving some dusty ninja up in their house, and he's literally sleeping on your couch, eating your house out of house and home. You know, typically that's what women do in order to get that late night pipe, right? As long as the man is doing right by them, they'll let the man live in their house. You're not going to let your house go. If a man is working at let's say he's making $65K a year, and he's like, look, I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to provide. I just need for you to quit your job because we're going to have some kids, and I need for you to be a stay-at-home mom to raise these kids. You know, I need for you to do that. You're not gonna quit your job, because it's been branded in you. You need that job, because if that man leave, now what you're going to do? Right? You're not going to quit your job. You're not. So, because of all these different issues going on, you're not going to be able to settle down with a man. This is why you're having all of these problems, because of your fear of him leaving. The greatest fear a woman have in today's day is that the black man she's dating is going to leave her, cheat on her, get another woman. This is her greatest fear. So what is her backup plan? At least I got a job. At least I got my own house. So if that ninja want to leave, hey, I got somewhere I got to go. But now if I go quit my job, leave my house to go live with this ninja, and something goes south, now I got to go move on back with my mama? Never. So the black woman will say, you know what? I don't care. I'm going to stay right here in my house. I ain't doing nothing. And what this does, it keeps you divided from that man. Now, don't get me wrong, ladies. As much as I'm saying these things about you, there's a flip side to that too. Because I've been warning y'all over the years about these dusty ninjas, right? Number one, they don't even have the home training of what it means to be a husband. All they want to do is screw. That's all they want to do. Now, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with laying pipe on a woman. As a man, you're supposed to lay pipe. You're supposed to lay heavy meat on a sister, especially if she's a fine, dark-skinned sister. With that dark skin, you got to lay heavy meat on that sister in order for her to respect you. But at the same time, even though it's cool to lay heavy meat on a woman, a man got to have the responsibility and the drive to make sure that he take care of the woman he dealing with. Men in today's day don't have that in them. They just don't. They don't think about, I got to protect this woman. I got to be here for this woman. I got to provide for my children. They don't have that in their mind because most of them grew up without their fathers. So they never had no examples in front of them either. The only examples they had in front of them is other ninjas that told them, bro, when you going to hit that? You ain't hit shorty yet? Bro, you got to hit it, bro. You wilding out here. You got with her, you ain't smashed yet? That's all we've been hearing growing up. All we've been hearing since our teenage years is you got to go get some. That's all we heard. We ain't never hear you got to take care of a woman. None of you brothers heard that coming up in the game. You never heard that. All you heard from your cousins and your uncles is you got to go out there and get some. And if you don't get some, we're going to buy you some. That's what they would say. So it's a sickness on all sides. Men weren't even taught to provide for their woman. Men weren't even taught what it means to protect and raise their family. Most of you guys are learning how to do this as you grow. You know what I mean? And shame on you if you're an older brother and you still don't know this. Like, shame on you, bro. How are you a brother in your 30s and 40s and you still don't understand what your role is? You still don't understand that you're a man and there's responsibilities that you must fulfill. You still don't get it, right? You're not in your 20s no more, bro. It's time to grow up. It's time to get out there and work. It's time to build. You don't got much time, bro. You're expecting a woman to respect you. You don't even respect your damn self, man. You expecting this woman to respect you when you don't even respect yourself as a man. No woman will respect a lazy ninja, bro. We're not talking about you being Mr. Macho Man, but you got responsibilities, bro. You got responsibilities that have been branded on you as a man, meaning only you have to do those responsibilities, not her. The woman got responsibilities and you got responsibilities. If we're all doing our part, we're going to be able to build. The problem is society destroyed us. Society made the woman think she's a man. So now the woman is walking around with a masculine energy thinking she's a man. And then society turned the black man into a woman, emasculated him, stripped him of his manhood, took his dignity and pride, right? Put him in a dress, made him effeminate. Now he has the emotions of a woman. Your woman got the emotions of a man. The man got the emotions of a woman. So now you got men that are literally looking for a woman to take care of them. You got men that are crying to their woman, baby, please, could I stay by your house? Baby, please, I'll behave. Could I just stay a night, a week? Men are begging women. I won't cheat on you no more, baby. Could I just stay? I love you. I love you. It'll never happen again. Baby, it'll never happen again. Please, open the door, babe. Baby, please. Open the door. Baby, please. I won't do it again. Baby, open the door. Stop throwing my stuff out the window, babe. Come on now. Come on, girl. You know how much love. You know I love you. Come on, babe. Oh, thanks, babe. See? You know I love you, girl. I mean, why we got to argue and fight? I'm not going to cheat no more. I promise you I'm not going to cheat no more. This is what you ladies are doing. This is what you putting up with. This is what you doing. You giving these dudes house and home. Like, what are you doing this for, fam? This is crazy. You're making this ninja live up in your house when he is not even doing what he got to do. No, that man got to go out there and build himself up so he can win, so that he can show you, so he can prove who he is. Listen, in times of old, fam, in times of old, right? I'm going to be honest with you, fam. In times of old, a father, right, was responsible for giving his daughter away to a man. Father was responsible for giving his daughter away. In today's day, we can't even practice that no more, fam. We can't even practice that no more. You can believe in all the Bibles you want. You still can't practice that because we live in a culture now where you can have children and want to do this and want to do that. But now, if the family that your son or daughter is mixed mingling with ain't following the Most High, now you got a situation that's a conflict of interest, because now it's like you would want to do things traditionally, but you can't because these youngins are making dumb choices too. You could be the best parent in the world. You could teach your son the right thing to do. You could teach your daughters the best advice. You could give them the best, and they could still go out there and do the worst things. You can tell your kids to do this and do that, and they still do the wrong. So it's like, in today's day, you need both parents to be there to instill values, but still, the bottom line is up to them kids, man. They got to make the right choices in order to better themselves, or they're going to repeat the cycle. They're going to repeat the same cycle that your mama and your grandma did. The same exact cycle. What's the end game, ladies? If you're not dating to marry, then what are you dating for? To get piped down. A brother ain't going to have a problem piping you down. If that's all you looking for, then hey, then holler back at a brother. Let him know. Because women are now saying on social media, they're not trying to be no wife. The brothers are like, cool, we good. You don't want to be, oh, you don't want to be no wife? Okay, let's link up. Let's go to that telly. Let's do what we got to do. Keep it a buck. You know? What am I wasting my time and energy for? See, ladies, what you got to understand is this, y'all. Society messed y'all up so bad because y'all want to be your own provider, right? You got to think about this logically, right? Because I understand y'all ruled by y'all emotions, but you got to think about this logically. If a man is no longer needed, if women are going around saying, I don't need a man, I got my own money, I got my own job, I drive my own car, I got my own house, I don't need nothing. Okay, cool. Since you don't need me to provide, protect, and do all this other stuff because you believe you're a man, then the only need you have of me is just laying pipe. And it's now to the point where women are saying, well, I don't even need you for that because I can order some things off of Amazon and pretty much get it popping in my house. So now women are literally having relationships with themselves, fam. That's how sick it is. Women are literally going around. They have a collection of toys in their crib right now, fam. Literally, if we can reveal the hidden secrets of women that are watching this live right now, if I had the power to make your bedroom appear on this screen and it can release a visual of all the secret objects you got in your house right now, a lot of you ladies would be ashamed. You would run off social media and you would hide and never show your face because the truth is the truth. The truth is the truth. Relationships in today's day is at an all-time low, and it's to the point now where women are literally giving up on dating. They rather date themselves now. And you got a bunch of men doing the same thing, watching porn all day, beating their meat all day. It's a real sick society. Dudes are signing up to OnlyFans to watch a woman's feet, bro. Imagine that. You're so sick in the head as a man that you would go and sign up to OnlyFans just so you can watch a woman's body, bro. You got women making $20,000 a month just to show their feet, bro. And you're making them rich. All those women you see on Instagram showing their bodies all day, taking photos all day, and y'all clicking that like button all the time. Fam, that's a business for her. She don't care about none of you dudes, bro. She know y'all all thirsty. And the truth of the matter, how you know these dudes are thirsty is because they don't got no woman. Anytime you see a dude on a woman's page clicking the like button every day, writing a bunch of comments, baby, 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 you're so fine, you're so fine, you're so fine, you're so fine. That man don't got no woman. He don't got no woman, and he definitely ain't getting no buns. No woman, no buns. Why? Because he thirsty. He thirsty, fam. I can give you the proof. Any man in his right mind know what I'm talking about when I say this. Brothers, how many of you brothers been in a situation where, you know what I mean, shorty over there, you know, she fine, she looking real good, you always wanted to smash, you know what I mean, and then you finally got it, you finally smash, you know, you go to her crib and whatnot, you there chilling, and, you know, you were ready to get it in. As soon as you got in the house, you were ready to get it in, and once you bust your load, you know what I mean, like right after you did what you did, fam, it's like the excitement, the urgency, the rush, man, when I saw her, she was looking real good. It's like all of that just went dead once you nutted. Right or wrong? All that excitement, all of that energy, all of that, as soon as you nut, curtains went down. Until five minutes later, when you're back on action and you can get back in the game, now you're ready to go. In other words, you can be thinking about laying pipe on a woman and be all excited, and then once you do it, it's like all that excitement and all that energy, it goes away. You're not even thinking about that woman no more, bro. Real talk. I'm giving you facts. This is truth. You come over here, I'm giving you raw, uncut info. Real talk. The only time you're going to be excited for that woman again is when you want to lay pipe again. Period. It's no different than when you hungry, bro. When you hungry, come on now. Y'all acting like y'all mad. Y'all acting like y'all don't understand what I'm saying, fam. When you hungry, you got that strong desire to eat, right or wrong. So once you have that hot plate and you chow down, You know what I mean? Once you get full, you full. You want more? Nah, I'm good. It's the same thing with a JJ. Once you get some, I'm good. I'm good, fam. I'm good. Shorty sang on the mic. You know what I mean? Sang on your microphone real good. Made that microphone disappear. Come on now. Once you got yours, I'm good. Until later on when I get hungry again. Come on now, I'm preaching, man. I'm preaching. People keep getting mad at me for teaching and preaching the truth. You wildin', man. I'm trying to give y'all the game so y'all can understand. What is the end game when it comes to dating, ladies? What is the end game? What exactly are you doing? Where are we going with this? If you were to run into a man right now in the streets and you feeling him, right? You feeling this particular brother. Okay, you with him. What exactly are you going to do? You gave him your number. Okay, what's the next step? We flirt, and then what? I tell you that I want to smash. We link up, I lay pipe, and then what's the next? We break up? Come on now. Y'all got to get it together, man. This cycle is sick. This is a sick cycle, man. And you got to get tired of it. You got to, listen, ladies, you got to get tired of dudes laying pipe on you, and then they out. And now you're there left to pick up the pieces. You're literally destroying your soul every time this happens. How much time am I going to preach this gospel to you ladies? The more you make a man lay pipe, the more you're going to go through a metamorphosis. The way this thing works, ladies, is like this, right? Let me see if I can do this real quick. Let me see if I can do this real fast. Let's see if I can do this real quick, because I don't think women understand how serious this is. But I'll try to do a little something here to give them an illustration, right? Give you an illustration of how this works, because a lot of y'all be playing these games. I don't be playing games, fam. I'm very animated. You know what I mean? It is what it is, right? So let me show you how this works, ladies. Let me show you how this works so you can understand, because this is real talk, right? This is real talk. Now, let's do this thing real quick. See, this is you, ladies. This is you as a virgin, right? No man put meat on you. You've been good all this time, right? You clean. You a good old woman, right? Good old woman, right? Then you got with this man, right? You ain't really know him like that, but he put heavy meat on you, right? You're like this, right? But now he put his meat inside of you, right? This is what happens, right? You go like this. Oh, your color changed now, right? You see how that is? Okay, you broke up with that man, right? You got with another man, right? Got with another man. It got darker. See how that work? See how that work, right? Okay, you still out there sleeping around? Okay, cool. Cool. Got with another man. Got even more darker, right? Got with another man. Another man. Another man. Fam, you pretty much the same. All that meat that's been in you, you done destroyed your soul. And now what happened to you, you go through a metamorphosis where you start to transform into the very image and likeness of the men that you dealt with. So now what happened is all of those spirits, all of those demons, because we know the men you choose are always Pookies and Ray Rays and horrible brothers. Now what happens is you begin to resemble these men. You take on their attributes, you take on their personality, you take on their fears, you take on their insecurities, their traumas. So now the demons that those men been carrying, you carry them. So all the men you slept with, those men are inside of you. Their spirit is in you. And this is why you're wondering why I got these issues, why I got these attitude problems, why I feel these fears, why am I feeling like I got all these personality issues? Why am I so emotionally drained? Why am I suffering from all of this anxiety and depression? And because you're traumatized by demons. You went through a metamorphosis. You began to change. You're no longer that woman that was in those nice pictures when you were younger and you were innocent. Now you're a different person now. And this is just real talk. And this is why they don't like me on social media, fam. This is why these ladies are always getting mad. Because when I speak truth to power. And when I give my examples, they look at me like something's wrong. Nothing's wrong with me. I'm giving the truth. I'm showing what needs to be done. I'm trying to help ladies to understand what is the end game. What is the end game, fam? What is the end game? Because y'all got to figure this out, man. Y'all got to figure out what y'all going to do in this situation, because like you're dating, but you're not dating to marry. You're not dating to marry. So what are you really doing? It's basically recreational use. You're just dating to just let guys pretty much lay pipe. So now how you going to get mad at a brother if he just want to sleep with you when this is what you practice? But if you're a woman and you really demand respect, and you're like, look, I demand respect. Well, in order for you to demand respect, you got to respect yourself. You got to respect yourself. You can't demand respect if you don't respect yourself, ladies. You got to respect yourself. That's just the way to go. If you don't respect yourself, then nobody's going to respect you. It starts with you. It starts with you, fam. So what if you look cute? So what? You got a nice looking body. There's a lot of women with nice looking bodies that got pipe laid on them so many times that they destroyed their soul, fam. Fine sisters, baddies. They had so much pipe laid on them. These sisters, you can't even recognize them no more. Can't even recognize them no more. You know what I mean? They destroyed their soul. And that's what the devil want to do with you. The devil want to destroy your soul. A lot of you sisters, your soul is dark, fam. Your soul is dark because of all of them dudes that you've been dealing with. You better take heed to this gospel, because this is real talk. You know, you're getting older. You're not getting younger. You're getting older, ladies. You're getting older. And don't get my message misconstrued and think that I'm just talking about you. I talk about these brothers all the time. I told you already. You're the gatekeeper as a woman. A lot of these dudes are dusty. A lot of these dudes ain't trying to take care of no woman. You got to know the fruit of a man. I told you this 1,000 times. Stop playing games. A lot of y'all are superficial. You look for the wrong things. You think a man is a man because he makes 6 figures. How many times am I going to tell you this? Just because a man makes 6 figures does not mean he going to give you his money. It's like y'all bugging out. Y'all out here saying you don't need a man to do this. You could do bad by yourself. You got your own money, but you're requiring a man to make 6 figures. Like, this is not making sense. This is not making no sense. Are you dating to marry, or are you just dating to screw? Because if you out here dating and these brothers are like, okay, she ain't really dating to marry, so I guess the only thing I'm going to do is lay pipe. You can't blame a brother if all he going to do is lay pipe, because that's all you looking for. That's all he going to do is lay pipe. Like I said, ain't nothing wrong with laying pipe. I'm not against laying pipe on a sister. But my goodness, man, if you want to lay pipe on the sister, make her your woman, bro. Make her your woman so that when you lay pipe, it means something. Ain't nothing like laying pipe on a woman and you got love for her. But if you laying pipe on a sister and you don't really have no love for her, bro, that's evil, man. Because it's like you graping her, bro. That's how you ladies got to see this. A man laying pipe on you and he don't even love you is literally the equivalent of grape, because he don't even have no care for you. So while he violating you and doing all manner of things to your body sexually, and you letting him do this, and he don't even love you, that's a damn shame. This dude don't even love you. And he out here making you look bad, recording little videos of you and whatnot, topping them off. And then he posted it on social media. Come on, man. How many of you ladies been disgraced by men already? Aren't you tired and fed up by now? How many of you ladies been secretly recorded by some dusty ninja? And then he went and posted on social media and embarrassed you. Made the whole world see you topping them off. Come on now. When are you going to wake up? But no, you get mad at me. I'm the bad guy. Ringo's the bad guy. You got all these crazy YouTubers on social media always making stupid videos about me. But yet, I'm the one out here really guiding these women. I'm the one teaching. None of these dudes out here teaching. These dudes out here trying to be me. These dudes out here trying to steal all my talking points, trying to act like they care about these sisters. How could, listen, think about this. You got dudes out here that are literally telling you ladies, Ringo hate black women. How can I hate black women and I got 4 daughters to raise, bro? How could I hate black women and I have a black wife? How? Does that make any logical sense? If I hated black women, I would have to hate my own daughters. And I got to raise them in order to protect them from these dusty ninjas. Because I don't trust none of these ninjas. But at the end of the day, them 4 girls going to grow up to 4 ladies, and they got to make choices. Will they make the right choices? I hope so. But if they don't, they're going to be just like you. They're going to be just like you. Miserable, kids out of wedlock, body count going all the way to the top, pushing 40, 50, still not married, miserable, complaining. You got all your information on dating apps. Think about this, ladies. You got all your personal info all over the internet on dating apps. You know how sick that look? All different types of databases have all your info. And you still haven't gotten no success. That's crazy. Yeah, life is all about choices. That's right. The problem is women aren't making the right choices while in their prime years. That's another thing. Let's talk about it. You ladies will be in your 20s, looking your best, body tight, everything looking right. And rather than you use that youth to settle down with the right guy, you exploit yourself, ruin your youth, allow the worst men to deal with you. And now you're stained by all these evil men. And now, when you push in 40, and you got like 2, 3 kids out of wedlock, 2, 3, 4, 5 kids by different baby daddies, now all of a sudden, you want a Christian man. Now all of a sudden, you want this good man with a good job to come in and be a stepdaddy. Are you out of your mind? You mean to tell me, throughout all of your 20s, throughout all of your 30s, you've been partying, BSing, taking girl trips, acting like a fool, doing a bunch of evil. And now that you're pushing 40 and you got 3 kids from 3 different men, now you want a man to come into your life and be a stepdaddy? Are you out of your mind? Do you really think that's fair? Ladies, do you really think that's fair? That you gave the best years of your life to Pookie and Ray Ray. And now that you pushing 40, your body is not the same no more. It's not as tight as it used to be. Your breasts is not the way they used to be. You got all these kids. You got these spirits that you're dealing with, traumas, dramas, bitterness, resentment. You got hate for the baby daddies. You don't love none of the baby daddies that you dealt with. You got all these anger issues, bad attitude. And now you want this good man that God Almighty shaped in righteousness to come in your life and be a stepdaddy to kids that are not his. Do you really think that's a good deal? Do you really think that that's the normal way of life? Ladies, I ask a question. How many of you ladies would get with a man that you saw out in these streets and he got 3 baby mamas who don't want their kids? So now he's a single dad with 3 kids from 3 baby mamas that are not in the children's lives. These women want to go in the streets and live their worst life. And he come to you and he's like, look, in order for you to be with me, you got to be a stepmommy to my 3 kids that their own mother don't even want to deal with. How many of you ladies are stepping up to the plate? None of you. None of you are stepping up to the plate to be no stepmommy to some dusty ninja with 3 baby mamas that don't even want to care for their own kids. You're going to be like, look, you got to be out of your mind if you think I'm going to step up to the plate and be your kid's baby mama. No, you're not doing it. So what makes you think that I'm going to step up to the plate to be some stepdaddy? You bugging. You wilding. I would never do that, fam. That's my word, bro. And there's a lot of women that are single mothers that look good. Don't get me wrong. You got a lot of single mothers that look good and whatnot. But at the end of the day, you could look good, but are you going to be cooperative look good? Because if you're a single mom and you get with a dude, then you can't be requiring this dude to take care of your kids. That's not going to happen. You're supposed to make your baby daddy take care of his kids. You know what I mean? Now, I don't recommend a man get with a single mom. I really don't. I don't recommend that. I recommend he get with a woman that don't got no kids. That's the first option. You're the last option. I'm just keeping it a buck. You know, no sugarcoat. You come here for the truth. If you don't want the truth, you got to just leave, walk out that door. Like real talk. The first choice every man supposed to deal with, if he's trying to deal with a woman to build, he got to deal with a woman that don't got no kids. That's his first option. You understand? And if you got with a woman that got kids, then that woman got to understand priorities, and she got to understand how you going to make this thing work. Number one, I'm not taking care of your kids, fam. You could forget about that. You a single mom, you expecting me to take care of your kids? That's never happening. That's not happening. Well, and you can't get none of this cooch. Well, I don't need your cooch. I'll go get that from another woman and lay pipe. I'm not looking for you anyway. See, that's how you got to move as a man. My job is not to take care of no other man's seed, bro. No. I'm supposed to be the one planting seed. You understand? You never seen a lion in the jungle go and take care of the cubs of another pride. That don't happen. He killed the cubs and he start his own pride. You know what I mean? Call it ego, call it what you want, the law of the jungle. No lion takes care of another lion's cubs. That never happened, fam. Those cubs got to die. Those cubs got to die. You know why? Because when those cubs get older and they turn into big lions, guess who they going to kill? They're going to kill the king lion that been there who took out his father. That's right. They're going to get revenge. That's why the male lion kills the cubs. And notice, when he kills the cubs, he keeps the lioness. He don't kill the lioness because he know they can breed up again. But he makes sure he kill them cubs. That's right. That's the law of the jungle. But in society we live in, women will have children and they'll get mad at me because they're single mothers. Fam, if you're a single mom, that's not my fault. That's your choice. You went out there and had babies out of wedlock with a dusty ninja. It didn't work because you weren't guided by your mama. You weren't raised with your daddy. Therefore, you were living your worst life. You wanted to go out there and get piped down. You got piped down. You got pregnant. And when you got pregnant, you thought you were grown. Your mama warned you. You didn't listen to her. Now you had to raise this baby by yourself on welfare, on public assistance, on food stamps. And now you mad at the world. It's your fault. Own it. Hold that L and stop playing. Stop playing. It's just like a young brother who go out in these streets and he want to be a thug. He want to be a gangster. He want to sell drugs. Mama warned him, don't do that. Daddy warned him, stop tripping, bro. He went out there. He had the burner. He shot the dude up. Now he in prison. Now he doing 15, 20 years. What are you crying for, bro? What are you crying for? What are you crying for? You wanted to grow up, right? You wanted to be a man. Okay, now you're in prison. Stop crying. So it's a two-way street. Women make dumb choices. Dudes make dumb choices. I'm fair and balanced when I do my content. I just want to know, ladies, what's the end game? If you're not dating to marry, then what is the plan? If you're just trying to screw, then holler back at your boy so I can lay pipe. Because at the end of the day, if all you want from a brother is for him to lay pipe, you're going to have a plethora of men that's going to line up if they know you're not dating to marry, you're just dating to get pipe. And you wondering why these brothers are not putting no initiative into taking it to the next level. Because you're not interested in going to the next level. You think everything is going to fall in place? No, things got to be intentional. What are you talking about? Y'all in these dating relationships wasting time. No, a dude got to know what he want and a woman got to know what she want. Listen, I'm preaching the gospel right now, man. Everything got to be intentional. You don't supposed to be dating someone and you don't even know what you're doing. You don't supposed to be dating someone and you don't even have plans on going to the next level. Bruh, when you get with a woman, you're supposed to already know you want to make this woman your woman. Sis, if when you get with a man, you're supposed to already know this is the guy that I want. This is the guy that I need right here. This is the man that I'm supposed to be having his kids. But no, you don't do that. You just date, have sex, and then you break up. Break up, and then you have makeup sex. And you play this back and forth game over and over and over. It's really sad, man. Really, really sad. But this is what's going on in today's day. This is what's going on, man. And people keep getting mad at me. You know? Let me show you my chicken, bro. Let me show you how I do my gravy, bro. Let me see if I do this real quick. See that, man? You see that, bro? Man, I tell you, man. You don't know, man. I keep telling you, man. Y'all don't understand, bro. I don't be playing. I don't be playing, man. It is what it is, man. Put the phone back. Hold on a second. Put the phone back. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna go get this eat on, do what I gotta do, because the way my recipe and my secret go, I have it simmering. Everything is, marinate cooking. That's how you gotta do it, right? And then the next thing, you gotta turn the stove up high so it could kind of fry. And then that's when you add in a little water and you make the gravy go where it gotta go. You gotta know how to make it marinate, man. I'm telling you, bro. It's just like when you're with a woman and you're about to lay pipe. You got to marinate the woman. You got to sauce her down, bro. Listen, you got to take a black woman, bro, and you got to put some barbecue sauce, man, on her wagon, bro. You got to pour it all over her wagon, bro. You got to sauce her up. What are you doing, guy? What are you doing? You got to cook, bro. You got to be a chef. When you're with a woman, bro, what are you guys doing, man? I don't know what's up with you guys, man. You got to oil that woman down, man. You got to have fun. You got to make her laugh when you oiling up her wagon, bro. You ever see how a woman look when she turn around and you see that wagon, bro? A black woman? Fam, you know there's a God when a black woman turn around. Turn around every now. When you see a sister, can I get a witness? Amen. Sister Carol, get on that organ now. Play something for the church. Pass around that bucket. Collect them tithes. That's right. When you see a sister, I tell you, a black woman. See, sometimes you got to bring your woman in the kitchen and you got to put her on the counter. You can't be counterproductive. No, you got to put her on the counter. Do you understand? And the same way when you cooking and you marinating that chicken, you got to put that woman on that, let her sit on the countertop, on the cabinet. And you go get them seasonings and you just let your woman sit there and you season her up, fam. That's right. Season her up. You got to rub her down, bruh. Get a bar stool. Fam, you got to know how to role play with your woman and have fun now. I'm trying to teach you guys how to have fun with your woman. You got women watching me right now. They're like, that sounds like some fun right there. You got to get a bar stool, fam. Put the bar stool in the kitchen. Sit it there. You know how the bar stool can spin around? Put the bar stool in the kitchen. And you know, your woman got to be nude now. Right? Okay, cool. You put her there and you season her up, bro. And you turn the chair around and you massage her down. You get her ready. You gotta do these things, man. You stimulate her mind, bro. What's the matter with you guys? I'm gonna have to talk about this another time, man. I'm hungry. I gotta get my food, man. Got my rice, got my chicken, everything looking good. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do, oh shoot, I forgot about the lawn. Oh man, I'm supposed to put down some stuff on the lawn. I'll do that in the morning. Yeah, I'm done. I'll probably do that early in the morning. Anyway, I'm gonna get up on out of here, man. I got some work to do. A lot of my orders came in, so I'm gonna pretty much be working throughout the night, doing what I gotta do. But hope you enjoyed the video. You know what I'm saying? Give it a like if you like the content. Subscribe to the channel. You know what I mean? If you're not subscribed already, double tap the screen in order to like the video. You gotta double tap the screen That way you'll be able to like the video, right? So, hey, peace and blessings. We're going to get up on out of here. Again, guys, you got to make sure you marinate your woman, bro. That's what they need. A lot of these women, you got to really show them love. You know what I mean? Y'all, you guys, man, y'all be just wanting to lay pipe. I keep telling you, it's not just about laying pipe. You got to show that woman's body's love, bro. You got to love it. You know, like when, listen, every chef, every cook know what I'm talking about. When you marinating that chicken, fam, you got to put them seasonings and your hands got to go to work. You know what I mean? You got to know how to rub the chickens, man. You got to really work the works, man. You got to chop them onions up, them peppers. You got to put them things in there. You got to get that sazon in there, man. Got to get that adobo in there, man. You got to do your bro. What are you doing? You got to marinate the woman. You got to season her up. Come on now. Stop playing. You know? That's what you got to do, bro. Trying to help y'all, man. Y'all take care, man. Peace and blessings. I'm going to get up on out of here. Y'all stay safe.